One Hencher, one dream to revolutionize henching for 7.5 billion blokes. It was time for the change. Here is the story of Super Henching. Super Henchko was born on the 30th of December 2020. Before he was known as Super Henchko, he was known simply as Disproportionate Bloke. A bloke whose right arm was bigger than his head, but whose left arm was smaller than his willy. But one simple summer's day, Disproportionate Guy found something that would change his life forever. A public hench machine. Maybe henching's the way forward, you, he said, words that would change his life forever. After 2 weeks' usage of this public hench machine, Super Hench Guy, as he was now known, due to his quick henching status, decided it was time to make his own, and so was born the Mark I hench machine, which was sold on his very own, very new henching website. Henchhelp.com. After just a month of production, Super Hench Guy had finally decided that it was time to branch out marketing opportunities, and so he made the Henchhelp vending machine, or as he liked to call it, the Hench Speed Machine, which was, in other words, an improvised running machine, but with a new sensing mechanism. After 2 months' worth of production of the Mark I lineup, Super Hencho decided it was time to revolutionize his website once more, just as he had revolutionized henching. He created a leaderboard for all the henchers to add competition amongst the henchers, creating hench levels themselves. After witnessing many blokes get hench, Super Hench Guy decided that it was time to curtail some of these blokes' hench levels due to the now increasing competition. Furthermore, they may have got close to ruining his hench levels, and so Super Hench Guy made the wise and brief decision of henching on them. Super Hench Guy! After much success with the Mark I lineup of his machines, Super Hench Guy decided that it must be time to restart, but in a henchier way. Developing his new hench mechanisms, he developed the Mark II lineup, consisting of the Mark II hench machine, Mark II hench speed machine, and the first time ever, hench pills. On the surface, the Mark II was not much different from the Mark I due to lack of understanding in henching, but the real change came with the hench pills, of which could curtail henchers' hench levels or keep them in regulation via increasing them. This would increase henching diets. Hench pills therefore allowed for unrivaled success in their sales, reaching over 20,000 in the first day. The Mark III lineup of hench machines was imminent. New lineup of hench machines meant a new era of henching. After a hard day's henching and much success, the Super Hench Guy felt proud to announce his henching. Unfortunately, this came with a byproduct, an accidental "yo, there's two of me," creating a new hencher, just like him, but different. A hencher specialising in bloking. Mr. Hench. This quickly meant that the Mark III lineup would be short-lived due to the Mark IV lineup being released only a month later. This Mark IV lineup had been created due to a new demand in henching. A new revolution was to come. Of course, a revolution in henching, that is. At the next HenchCon event, Super Hench Guy unveiled the Mark IV Hench machine, which came with new sensing technology, in his own words, and a new sensing mechanism, both of which would revolutionize henching from that day forth and influence our current day Mark V. Due to ideas about henching at the time, henchers before had not wanted to get hench, but now with the Mark IV hench machine, hench speed machine, and the new Mark II hench pills, everyone wanted to hench. Everyone wanted to use Henchhelp, and in this fluster, Super Hench Guy met his main investor in his business, the well-known Gary Business. Gary Business was a rising businessman from Plymouth. He'd already bought out every business in his hometown and was looking to expand across the world. In fact, he wanted to buy every single business on the planet. However, this, of course, included Henchhelp.com, owned currently by Super Hench Guy and Gary Business made a business deal, in fact, with Henchhelp, but Mr. Hench released this new lineup of hench machines to show Gary Business Henchhelp was in fact too hench for him and could not be purchased with any amount of money. At the next Henchhelp convention, HenchCon as it was now known, Super Hench Guy and Mr. Hench unveiled the new hench machine they had been working on for many months, the Mark V. Due to this new progress, Gary Business would not buy out Henchhelp, and we would stay as we are now. And so, Henchhelp, Henching, Super Hench Guy, and Mr. Hench would stay as they are now. Very hench. Mega hench, in fact. Almost ultra hench. As they get close to being the most ultra henchy blokes in the world. And we must remember about the story of Henchhelp and how henching got its name. In fact, we wouldn't be where we are without henching.